guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tanita, and on this channel we mostly talk about spirituality, the law of attraction, and personal development, and all the happy things in life. So if you're into that kind of thing, and you probably are, then join the beautiful family. So today we're going to talk about two things. First and foremost, I'm going to explain to you guys the two absolutely necessary must components of you manifesting your wish into your reality. And secondly, I'm going to tell you guys my kind of genius realization, which is not that genius to be honest, but my realization that I've come to during one of my meditation sessions. And I don't know if you guys are gonna think it's that deep as I thought it was, but for me, and if you're a person like me, you're gonna think that it's deep. I'll get into that later so you'll understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the first part of the video where I explain to you the two absolutely necessary components of you manifesting your wish. And this is according to Napoleon Hill. I'm currently rereading his magnificent, beautiful book that's called Think and Grow Rich. You've probably heard of it, and Think and Grow Rich is like a ginormous bestseller because honestly it's like the best book of all time, like one of the best books, you know. In that book, Napoleon Hill tells you this important statement: all thoughts which have been emotionalized and mixed with faith begin immediately to translate themselves into their physical equivalent or counterpart. Once again, all thoughts which have been emotionalized and mixed with faith, the two components, emotion and faith, begin immediately to translate themselves into their physical equivalent or counterpart. Emotion and faith are the two absolutely necessary components of your wish coming into reality. Not just one of them, but both of them. Both emotion and faith have to be present in order for your wish to come into reality. In order for the entire manifestation process to start rolling for you, you need to have both. So if you really want it, and if you are excited about wanting what you want, that's not enough. You also gotta believe that it's already yours. Napoleon Hill says you have to deceive your subconscious mind into believing that you already have it by acting as if, by walking in faith, by acting, being, speaking, by embodying that person who you want to be, that person who has what you want to have. Another way of convincing your subconscious mind that you already have your desire outside of acting as if is auto-suggestion, and I talk about it in my last video, so if you have not heard about it, then go ahead and click on that video. But auto-suggestion is basically affirmations, basically repeating to yourself time after time after time after time after time after time after time, every single day, until you brainwash your subconscious mind into believing that you already are that person that you want to be. Here's another really important quote about faith: there's a difference between wishing for a thing and being ready for it. You have to be ready for a thing, you hear me? Don't just wish for it. The state of mind must be belief, not mere hope or wish. Open-mindedness is essential for belief. Now we have discussed one component of successful manifestation, and it's faith or belief. Now let's talk about emotion. What does Napoleon Hill mean when he says all thoughts which have been emotionalized and mixed with faith translate into physical reality? What does that emotionalized part mean? What Napoleon Hill means when he says emotionalized is not simply you wanting that thing so much, you're so emotional about it. What he actually means is that you just have a strong emotion connected to your desire alongside with faith in order to manifest it. This goes both ways for good and bad manifestation. So let's say you thought about something bad. If you kind of quickly thought about it and let it go, nothing is going to manifest into reality. It's not going to be a physical equivalent that just shows up. However, if you thought about something bad and you became anxious and paranoid and fearful, and also kind of thought thinking, oh no, like what if it's gonna be real? If you convince your subconscious mind that this possibility is very much real, it's going to manifest physical reality. The same thing is true for good manifestation. So if you thought about something and you feel positive about it, if you feel like, yeah, that's gonna work out, I believe in it, you know. And if you also can force yourself to feel the way that you would feel when you get that thing, in order to kind of emotionalize your faith almost, you're going to double the results of your manifestation, because emotion and faith together are the most powerful tools for manifesting the life of your dreams. So yeah, this is pretty much it on this part of the video. Now let me tell you about the huge, ginormous realization that I came to when I was meditating. Honestly, you guys, you probably will think that this is very commonsensical and like, Tanita, you're dumb that you haven't really thought about it before. But I don't know, I just haven't, you know? It wasn't that commonsensical to me, okay? But as you have probably already figured out, I am rereading Think and Grow Rich. And there is a part in the very beginning, one of the most important chapters tells you exactly like the 3 steps of getting what you want. The first step is to identify what you want and the exact date of when you want to achieve it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it, you know, I'm gonna write down what I want for this year, and I'm gonna write down the exact date of my achievement of that. And then I was thinking, like, what is the most important thing that I want for this year? And then I was like, and after this, I was like, okay, cool, I'm just gonna come up with it later, you know, I don't have to do it now. So I went into my meditation session, and that's when an answer came to me. Your indecisiveness, said the source, or the inner self, is your biggest problem. And I was like, girl, like, what do you mean it's my biggest problem? I mean, I'm sure I have other character flaws that I could tackle. And then I realized that indecisiveness, inability to know exactly what I want, is what has prevented me from living my best life, is what has prevented me from manifesting a lot of things, because I'm just never fucking sure about what I want. I told you guys, it's probably gonna sound very, very commonsensical to you, but I haven't realized that before. I didn't realize that my indecisiveness has crippled its way into my big life decisions. Like, somehow I missed that part of me. I missed that issue. And you guys, when I tell you, I was always wondering, how the hell am I able to manifest some things out of thin air? Literally out of thin air. Within days, I would manifest a big ass desire. And other times I'm like trying to manifest something for years and nothing comes out of it, even though I seem to have all of the components that are necessary for this desire to manifest. Then I realized that that's because I am not freaking sure about those desires. I'm so damn indecisive that when I'm like, okay, so I want to do this, I don't 100% know for sure ever. It's super freaking rare for me to actually know what I want. And when I want it, when I really want something, I get it all the time. But the problem is 99.9% of the time, I don't know what I want. So the issue now is for me to decide what I want and start manifesting from the point of really knowing, really connecting to that desire. Because when you're not connected to your desire, when you're just kind of, I don't know, I don't care either way, yeah, I'm gonna put effort. First of all, you're not motivated to work on the manifestation of that desire. Secondly, you are projecting that uncertainty about that desire into the universe, and this uncertainty will come back to you double the times. That's why it's so important, you guys, to know exactly what you want. If you don't know, sit down and meditate on it for weeks if you have to, but you have to really identify what is the desire that you're really passionate about. Just be honest about it. I mean, a lot of people just want money, and that's fine. If you really want that amount of money, go ahead and go for it. Go ahead and ask for it. But a lot of the times it's not going to be money. It's going to be a certain particular kind of success. This is what I realized with myself when I started digging deep into my subconscious mind and asking myself, what do I really want from this life? Yeah, this is pretty much it, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed my little ramble about my genius realization about the importance of knowing exactly what you want. I hope that really helps some of you out, because honestly, I really hope that I'm not the only person who has been kind of slow in understanding this important part of life. But yeah, this is pretty much it, you guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up to help your girl out. As always, all my links are going to be in the description down below. I'm gonna see you in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Namaste.